Hey everybody. So I just wanted to say hi. I'm Steve Got It Pool, and I'm working on this pool for a friend of mine. And this was the pool where it was a concrete pool wall, and the fixtures that were inside the concrete were bad, and the skimmer was bad, and everything like that. And I came out here, and I got my team, Mike and Tom, with me. Um, we pumped the water down into our bladders out in the on the pond out there, and basically, let me just show you what we did. I'll unhook a section of the liner right here. And what we did was we used these Giuliano Pool sight signs as templates. And I made a template out of foam to mark the exact location of the faceplate and the orientation of the screws and things like that. And then I transferred it onto my template here and I screwed it to the wall. And so now when I go to tuck my liner back in, it's a little tight. So now when we go, you see how close, I mean, everything just almost lines up just right where it needs to be. And that was a big challenge, it was a big challenge, stopping stuff from falling down the pool wall and things like that. I'm pretty sure we did a pretty good job. We went around and cleaned it all up with our shop vac and things like that. Um, Tom kind of, Tom came in and he filled the back side of the fittings there with some quick setting cement, and we got our pipe stubbed out right here. So once this all dries tomorrow, we can come in, we can make this little connection right here, and we'll probably dig this up a little bit here, and so we can just kind of pull that pipe back a little bit, and then we'll kind of come back in, two couplers, and that one will be good to go. And then so let's go look at the skimmer. So on the skimmer, the top, we had to very carefully chisel this off. This is the top piece of coping here, as you see, and you can kind of see, basically, we have these two marks here on the patio or on the coping here. So that was the orientation where we needed to be, left to right with the skimmer, and height-wise, I was able to kind of establish that. I kind of fabricated my own template there, and you can kind of see that, the cutout, everything's going to kind of match up. And we might have to persuade it a little bit one way or another with some hot water and some gorilla tape to kind of pull it, and we can, but we're gonna, to be able to reline these fixtures up and have the liner line back up. Let me tell you folks, that it was a challenge. Yeah, it took a little bit of thinking and a little bit of patience from my guys working with me along the way. This one here, um, we were able to, same thing, we were able to get that out, and we got our Giuliano Pool sight signs kind of templates there, kind of doing the thing. I just want to show you what the templates looked like. Um, so this one here, this was our shallow end template, and you can kind of see what I did on the top was I made these two marks, and I just kind of brought these up to the top of the coping underneath there, and I transferred these marks, uh, made a little dot in the patio, and then I just kind of poked little holes where the screw holes were, and I transferred it around. So then I took this and basically transferred that to my Giuliano sight signs, and those actually worked out really well because I was able to screw the faceplate on, and it was just flimsy enough to where everything kind of compressed real nice, and I don't know, it worked out really well. Tomorrow when we come in here, we're gonna, all the mortar's gonna dry, the anchoring cement's gonna dry, and basically we're gonna have to put some wall foam back on the wall, touch up a couple little areas, and put the liner back together, put the plumbing back together, and we'll start draining the bladders. And hopefully my friend Scott here can, move on with this pool, because the liner was just done 3 years ago, and they didn't want to, you know, they knew the fixtures were bad, but they didn't want to have to spend money on a new liner if we could come in here. And I'm 90% sure, folks, that we're going to be able to save this pool, save the liner. At least they'll be able to get a few more years out of this liner, and then when they come back down the road and do a liner replacement, all the fixtures will be already in, everything's good to go. So, but I don't know, I was just trying to share what we were doing out here today. I definitely have a few short videos. Check those out, and thanks for your support. Steve Got It Pool.